After this game, Rydell, man, you better keep on huffing that copium gas. You better keep huffing and puffing that copium gas. Oh my god.
What you doing in this situation, Link?
Oh, you're showing me once again this weird ass game. This weird ass titty game. The fuck? What kind of fucking game is this? What the fuck? Am I supposed to be running away from her, or am I supposed to be running towards her? Like what the fuck kind of game is this? Them titties is sloshing. Japanese pointed Hideo Kojima, the official record of the most followed game director on Twitter and Instagram. Alright, Kojima. Alright, the AI shit.
You are now listening to 102.3 Real Wildcard FM, where we play nothing but
Persona!
and more.
Persona! I've been waiting for this.
This ain't Igor's station.
Get this shit on my face, bro. Oh shit, nothing updated.
Yeah, that's all there. That's Microsoft money.
Alright, so what does y'all need? We need you to kill Nintendo.
What? Nigga, did you listen? That's not what we said.
I think that's the fastest way to handle the situation.
Wait, but we're not gonna kill nobody. That's crazy.
Man, this is motherfucker short as fuck. Y'all niggas gotta get some more.
All right, look. So they're saying the Switch 2 sold 3.5 million units in 4 days. Do you know how hard that is?
So, y'all want me to kill Nintendo because y'all hate it?
Kill? No, just follow.
No, hold on, ain't nobody hating. These niggas is lying, and that's just me using my deduction skills. Triple platinum in a week? What the fuck these niggas think they is, a damn nigga? We in a recession, bitch. Look around. That bitch cost $500. Mario Kart World, $90. I don't even know 24 niggas. Plus, PlayStation ain't never did numbers like that. And we've been grinding for years, nigga. PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Yeah, you heard that shit before, huh? That's us.
Yup.
I did hear that.
PlayStation.
I know you heard that shit. And Xbox, look, Microsoft, the Xbox.
Man, that's not my slogan, bro. Come on, man.
What's up?
It's
I mean, I don't know that fucking slogan.
Don't
Y'all got a
You know we got a slogan.
Whoa.
What is it? So this is what we want you to do.
That's the
Follow
slogan.
Nintendo,
Whoa.
See if they lying, and even if they not lying, switch those down.
No, just follow.
That's the Switch 3,
No,
nigga.
just follow them and investigate. That's it.
Xbox. See, that's what's wrong with you, nigga. You ain't made a good decision since 360, nigga. What you gonna do? Huh? Re-release Gears of War?
We just announced that, yeah.
Re-release Halo?
We did that already.
Okay, so what y'all need me to do? Y'all need me to follow Nintendo or kill them? Because you know I need verbal agreement.
Okay, well, we agree. Let's
Wait,
get
hold on. Verbal agreement? I ain't never heard no gangster talk about no verbal agreement. And what voice was that? Hey, that's nigga a cop.
Oh, Oh man, wait.
What, nigga, I got my Switch on me right now. Nigga, I'm ready to bomb shit right now. Nigga, right now.
This nigga an actor. This nigga's an actor.
Nigga, what's up, nigga? And my niggas got Switches on them. Look at them. Look. We ready.
Oh, I didn't even see them.
What the fuck?
It's like demons.
Oh, they might be on something.
Oh, they from the underworld. They from the underworld. I can tell. They from the
Let's
underworld.
go.
Okay.
What you think?
Okay. Yeah, he good. I think he good.
Man, come on, bro.
Nah, he said they got switches. Not guns, but Nintendo Switches.
Okay, yeah, can y'all say that a little bit closer?
You said closer?
Yeah, closer.
He said switch them niggas down at Nintendo. Don't give a fuck about no family friendly shit. Kill them.
And Xbox on off on that shit too.
Oh, okay, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's just us two.
The Nintendo Ninjas.
Bro, that shit, we can figure it. Bro,
Should have trusted my first instinct.
Yo, fucking grind.
You said you had a switch.
Yeah, I do got a Switch. I got a Switch right here.
Oh.
What? Why y'all looking like demons? I could have sworn y'all was from the. Oh my.
Yup. They pulled it out. Right? They all did. Mudahar, Young, yeah. Rich Review Tech USA, all of them. All of them. They all pulled that shit out. Yup. I'm calling them all out. I said what I said. Yup. That's literally what they did. Day one. Midnight pre-order. Yup. You said soon to be me? You keep saying soon to be me, and it's already, time is already passing, and I still ain't gonna cop that shit. You keep saying soon to be me. Soon to be me nothing. Donkey Kong Bonanza looked like a great game, but I'm still not gonna cop a Switch 2 just for Donkey Kong Bonanza. I gotta see more. I gotta see at least 3 titles that makes me say, damn, I need this console. I need this shit. Hell no, man. The only game right now that got me like that is Donkey Kong.
I got one day one and it's still sitting in my closet.
Just because Donkey Kong coming out don't mean I'm about to spend $500. Plus, like I said, I got a Steam Deck. OLED Steam Deck. I'm Gucci. Mario Sunshine 4. We didn't even got a 2. You said it's a Switch better than a Steam Deck? No. Because Nintendo games can only be played on a Switch. And if Nintendo want to brick up your Switch, if you do anything like that's against their code, they'll brick up your console. And then the key cards are on the freaking cartridges and shit. And I mean, you know what? The Steam Deck, you could argue you don't get no physical games. Everything is digital. True. But I can still play my games on my PC and on my Steam Deck. Also, on my Steam Deck, I could play PlayStation games, Steam games, Xbox games, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance SP. Because Game Boy Advance is the same shit. I could play GameCube games. I could play Wii games, Wii U games on my Steam Deck. Can Nintendo do any of that shit yet? No. Nintendo got a dog shit application telling you can play GameCube games. What's the only GameCube games you can play right now on the Switch 2? Wind Waker! The same shit that we've been playing for fucking years. Wind Waker? It's not even Wind Waker HD. It's regular ass Wind Waker. Get the fuck out of here. And F-Zero? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. You said, but can you goon with Xenoblade? Oh my gosh, bro. Man. The Steam Deck can play Stellar Blade. What are you talking about? Bro, if I wanted to goon, I'll play Stellar Blade on my Steam Deck. Xenoblade, man. You could play your Xenoblade, bro. Using a fan-made emulator as a way to gas up hybrid systems. Bro, regardless, we can still play Nintendo games on this hardware. And we're not going to get bricked for it for trying to modify our consoles, unlike Nintendo. Imagine you accidentally do something that's completely out of your control, and then Nintendo bricks your system. Hey, bro. Look, if you got a Switch 2, be happy with your console, bro. Be happy with your console, bro. Because, mind you, mind you, every generation of Nintendo games that came out, I was damn near a day one buyer for every Nintendo console that ever came out. I always wanted to be a day one person. This is the first generation of Nintendo where I'm like, I do not give a fuck that much about their console. You said Nintendo got Pokemon? The Steam Deck got Pokemon too. We could just download the ROMs. And that's another thing. How the hell Nintendo still don't have red, blue, yellow, ruby, sapphire, emerald, like gold, silver, crystal, like in their Switch shops? How they still don't have those old ass games in the fucking like virtual shit that they got, bruh? Steam Deck don't got Mario? Alright, Dylan Knight, bro. It's like I gotta repeat myself. I already said we could play Nintendo games. It's gonna have Mario on it. You said because they know that they're gonna make money if they sell them separately? No, that's the thing. They don't want to sell it separately. What they want to do is they want to sell it via subscription service. I feel like that's what they're trying to do ultimately. They want to put everything via a subscription service. Because before they used to sell us the games individually with the Wii U shop, and then I feel like Nintendo in the long run thought about it and they're like, hey, how about we stop selling them the game so that they could play it, and maybe we could sell it to them so they could infinitely keep giving us money nonstop for it, and they don't own it. That's what they do. Everything now is subscriptions. You said they should charge $80 for each game separately. Look, if they did that, in my honest opinion, I'm not going to lie, people would outrage, but people would buy it. And then guess what? You don't have to like, nah, you know what's going to suck, bro? Because in the next generation of with the Switch 3, they're going to make us rebuy it again. With the Switch 3, they're going to be like, hey, man, the version that you bought of the Switch 2 doesn't work. You have to buy it. You got to rebuy it again on the Switch 3 version. Oh, and if you want an enhancement version, you got to spend another $20. You say you're stealing from small indie studios like Nintendo. Pokemon games are $80 and more if you try to buy the old games. Yeah. That's illegal, though. The Nintendo Ninja's about to make you their bitch. Bruh. Wait a minute. I own every single old Pokemon game, too, so they can't do shit to me. I have them all in a box right now.
My major gripes with the Switch 2 is that A powerful console doesn't do anything to an unoptimized game. There was no point in harder specs if the games run like dog water. And B, the emulators they do offer on the Switch are worse versions than what PC offers. Pikmin 3 has dropped frames on the Switch 2, fucking how?
That makes no sense. How the hell does Pikmin 3 have dropped frames on the Switch 2? You said people are complaining about $80 games are too much, but they're going to buy GTA 6 that's scheduled to cost $100. I feel like they're going to buy GTA 6 and for it costing $100 is because, one, they've been waiting for GTA 6 for a very long time. You got to remember that shit. I'm not saying it's justifiable, but look, GTA 5 came out when? Right? GTA 5 release, right? GTA 5 came out 2013. How many years ago is that? Let's just say that's like 10 plus years old. That's like 12 years, 13 years. Right? So I understand why people are like, I don't give a fuck. They're going to spend that $100. That's like low-key me with Kingdom Hearts. I'm not going to lie. I feel like if I could think of any game off the top of my head that if they were to be like, hey, this game costs $100, will you buy it? Kingdom Hearts is the only game that I could think of in my head that I'd be like, yes, I'll drop that money for it.
Go to exactly 1 minute in the vid. Link.
I feel like there's certain exception games.
On Nintendo Switch 2.
You said, go exactly 1 minute into the video. Let me see.
One games. Unfortunately, it seems that Nintendo has forgotten about Pikmin, as no Pikmin games have received any updates that improve graphics or performance. While that is bad enough if you are a Pikmin fan, the worst of all is that Pikmin 3 Deluxe, which worked just fine on the Switch 1, is now riddled with glitches, including crashes that can make you lose progress. This game is anything but new and improved on the Switch 2, which will definitely be a massive disappointment for fans of Pikmin 3. and the game is basically inferior to the Switch 1 and even Wii U releases of the game. The game on the Switch 2 sometimes borders on unplayable. These glitches were observed by a good few people, and when I gave the game a short run on the Switch 2, it was clear something was up. I was able to recreate all of the mentioned glitches, plus discover some new ones in an embarrassingly short amount of time. This video will be cataloging all of the glitches present when you play Pikmin 3 Deluxe on the Switch 2. Be sure to subscribe for high quality Pikmin videos weekly, and I would recommend sharing this video, which I don't usually ask for, but this has flown under the radar, and I would like to play Pikmin 3 without it wetting the bed, so try to spread the word about this. Now it's worth noting first of all that Pikmin 3 Deluxe is still for sale, is pushed a good amount on the Switch 2's eShop, and is still at full price.
That's crazy.
Now if a game is going to make €60 of my hard-earned money lost media, I think it's only fair that all the bugs and glitches would also be lost media. However, there are plenty of glitches in the Switch 2 release of Pikmin 3. So much so that it wouldn't even be acceptable if this was getting sold for
Yo, I hated this level, bro.
60. I
This
thought when
level
I
had
tried
me
out Pikmin 3
stressed.
it would take a while to find any of these glitches, but when you boot up Pikmin 3 on the Switch 2, it immediately sets the mood as the title screen is laggy for some reason, every single time you go onto it. It did not lag on the Switch 1 or Wii U, and this is mostly a slight annoyance, but not really good considering this is the first thing players will see. The lag also makes the title screen rather unresponsive. It flowed smoothly on Wii U and Switch 1, so I'm not sure what is causing this sudden lag. Definitely not a good first impression at all. Now they have actually given Pikmin 3 Deluxe an update for the Switch 2, but unlike most updates, this does not improve the graphics, and this is probably a game that needed this. Pikmin 3 Deluxe runs at 720p and didn't even really use the full capacity of the Switch 1. So playing it on the Switch 2 next to the new flashy 4K games and also the new upgraded Switch 1 games makes the graphics noticeably bad in comparison. To the point where it's actually kind of distracting. It looks like a 3DS game compared to everything else on the system. It's a blurry mess on handheld as well, it's like playing the game with cataracts. Pikmin 3 obviously isn't a bad looking game. In fact, the graphics hold up great, but they definitely need to be upscaled for the Switch 2. Keeping it running at 720p is not giving this game what it deserves. Same thing applies to Pikmin 4, but to a lesser extent, as that game runs at 1080p on the Switch 1, and it still does here, but still noticeably looks worse compared to everything else on the Switch 2. Pikmin 4 probably had some of the best graphics on the Switch 1, and was my first pick for a game to play on the Switch 2. Purely because of the graphics, yet due to them not being updated, unlike almost every other major first-party game on the Switch 2, the game's graphics look slightly worse in comparison. They displayed Pikmin 4 a good amount in the Switch 2 trailers, next to games that were getting graphics updates, so it does feel like a bit of a cop-out for it to be left completely unimproved for the Switch 2. Now that's the only issue with Pikmin 4 on the Switch 2, but the same can't be said for Pikmin 3. If you're wondering what that update was for, it was to apparently fix screen flickering. I use the word apparently because it didn't fix shit. If this is the mandatory update that fixes this issue, I don't even want to know what the unupdated version looks like because the screen flickers frequently.
Yo, when the screen does that,
and
bro,
sometimes it can even...
That's so creepy, bro. This shit look like a creepypasta startup. Like, you could just start the narration and be like, I picked up a copy of Pikmin 3 from GameStop. It was Friday the 13th, October 23rd, 2023. 333 Expedition 33. I played the game at nighttime. It was an 11:11 p.m. The game flickered and I saw an abundance of colors. You said the blood orbs are trying to get into your house? Creepypasta scary. I hate when shit like this flashes, or when your game cart back in the day used to go after you were like playing it. That shit always freaked me out.
Even be non-stop. This glitch is self-explanatory.
Personalized
When menus are
copy.
in the middle of gameplay, the screen will just fully distort for a brief moment. It's not really consistent how much this will occur. Occasionally it can be somewhat rare, and by rare I mean every few minutes, but sometimes it can be absolutely dreadful. This Bingo Bell match I played had the absolute worst example of the screen flickering, as it happened basically every 8 to 12 seconds. How am I meant to focus on my Bingo Bell when the game keeps showing me missing nose Goatsy every 5 seconds? These are usually brief, but sometimes they stick around. Here's a photo from someone on Twitter where this distortion is just kinda stuck to the screen. The screen flickering was so bad that I actually had to double check that I had the update installed, and I did. The update lies and says that this flickering only happens on 2 scenes, but no. It happens everywhere in the game, regardless of if you're in gameplay, a menu, or a cutscene. Models and textures in game would occasionally distort as well, such as this button in the title screen. this Bossel, and there is some weird
Bo-
shimmering going on in this game.
Bossel? Did he meant to say bottle? Nah, you know what? English is probably a second language. He speaks good English, though.
Dog, I had some shit happen to me once. You know the eyeball from the Tony Hawk games? My GameCube froze once and it froze on the eye staring at my ass. My GameCube was locked into staying on, so I had to unplug it to make it stop. Freakiest night of my 13-year-old life.
You were screaming, Ma! She was like, what's wrong? The eyeball is looking at me. The eyeball is looking at me.
Gameplay clip.
Man.
And these are just the ones I recorded. The game actually looks worse compared to the Switch one,
Thank
as
you.
it has frequent graphical
Thank
hiccups
you,
which
Al.
are really annoying. The bingo bells calm down with the screen flickering, but all of a sudden there's this red glow on my side of the screen which followed me into different matches,
Red
and was
glow.
debatably more annoying than the screen flickering. Winning a bingo bell match consistently seems to make parts of the screen just go black for some reason. The mission results screen always seems to have graphical shimmering and texturing flickering as well. There are a multitude of graphical issues here, and these were just the ones I saw in my rather short playtime, and I was able to gather a countless amount of examples, which isn't good. The game shouldn't have any new glitches and ones that are extremely common. These aren't occasional hiccups that happen once every 30 minutes. Nope. These bombard you constantly throughout regular gameplay the second you start playing the game. I also observed stuttering in the middle of gameplay. It's usually short and admittedly not as common as a lot of the other stuff, but it is still a rather unacceptable thing, and this one more directly affects gameplay. I don't think I have to explain to you why the game freezing up briefly in the middle of gameplay is annoying. Now, all of these are bad, but worst of all, we have crashing. I've heard several reports of Pikmin 3 Deluxe crashing on the Switch 2, which led to progress being lost, and I can confirm this game does crash. Now, I've played a lot of Pikmin 3 Deluxe on the Switch 1, and never have I ever seen that game crash. So for the game to all of a sudden be experiencing crashes, especially when I didn't even play it for that long, is definitely concerning. This game does crash, and apparently quite commonly as well, which is unacceptable. I've heard reports of it crashing in mission mode, in the middle of days in the story mode, and for me it crashed during Bingo Bell. So there isn't really any consistency or specific spots to these crashes. They can just occur wherever and whenever. This version went from being sloppy to borderline broken because of this. Instead of worrying about whether or not your planning and skills will be able to make you finish the day with a good result, you'll instead be worrying about if you can finish the day at all before the game shits its pants and breaks. Pikmin 3 Deluxe was one of my favorite games on the Switch, so to try and play it on this console that advertised itself as bringing you improved experiences of your favorite games on the Switch 1, only to find that when I try to play Pikmin 3, it's a withering old corpse begging to be taken out the back and shot, is extremely disappointing. A new console will bring in a new wave of Pikmin fans, and what happens if they boot up Pikmin?
I mean, even though I be hating on Nintendo like crazy, I hate on Nintendo crazy, right? And let me play devil's advocate. Hopefully within a week or so they have an update, right? That's going to come out and rough out the edges and potentially fix it. Hopefully. If like a month passes and they still haven't fixed this shit, now, you know, Nintendo, y'all fucking bugging. But regardless, I feel like, man, this is one of Nintendo's big games. Like, one of their big IPs. Even though, like, obviously, you know, it is kind of niche. Pikmin is kind of niche. There's a big audience for Pikmin still. I don't know, bro. It might just be coding issues. They recently rolled an update that improved compatibility with some other Switch 1 games. Yeah. You said, who do I hate more, Nintendo or Sony? Right now, I'm hating Nintendo a bit more because of, like, all the shit.
No, seriously, the fact that it's a Switch 1 emulator rather than the two being directly backwards compatible sets a very bad precedent. If your favorite Switch 1 game doesn't get a patch to work on Switch 2, Mario Maker, Pikmin, Animal Crossing, they're all gonna get this bullshit.
Yeah, because Mario Maker 2... Remember, I think I mentioned that one stream where I was like, it'd be cool if Mario Maker 2 just get, like, an update. Maybe, like, an online update where, like, it moves smoother. Who knows? The frame rate's going to be faster. Because Mario Maker still, I feel like, has a crazy community of people making dumbass levels and shit. Animal Crossing definitely, I feel like, needed that upgrade. I think I heard from some people that Animal Crossing moves better. The towns are not as laggy when it's like very congested with a lot of stuff. Because I've seen some people's town in Animal Crossing and they're beautiful. Like, they do a lot of detail and shit. So, I don't know. Mario Maker 2 with mouse controls. Yeah, that sounds good. I peeped the Xenoblade loads faster and stuff like that. Yeah, I wish they were to upgrade Xenoblade. Instead of faster load times of Xenoblade, give us faster load times and upscale the graphics. Give us higher. I mean, even though Xenoblade already looks good, make it look even better because there's more power on the Switch too. And you know what? Fuck it. If we have to spend $10 extra and then we can make, you know, Xenoblade look even better with like a graphical update kind of like Zelda, I feel like that's not going to be that big of an issue because other games do it. Like, if you have Xenoblade already and then you pay $10 more, I guess, cool. I don't know, bro. I don't know. They just didn't unlock the frame rate.
Pikmin Tree and see stuff like this. They aren't going to know that this isn't what Pikmin Tree is meant to be like. They'll probably assume the game is just busted. It's frankly unacceptable.
You said Paper Mario? Look, realistically, I feel like they don't got to do shit for Thousand Year Door. If you're talking about the Thousand Year Door remake, I thought that game ran beautifully on the Switch 1. Like, I feel like that was one of the only Switch games I completed as of recent on the Switch 1. Like, Thousand Year Door remake, they cook with that shit. I had a lot of fun with that game, especially doing the BP only run, where it wasn't BP only. I think we upgraded our health by, I think we had like 15 health. We had 15 HP and we were going crazy with that BP. We were going insane.
And scummy to still push this game on the Switch to eShop when it's in a buggy and broken
Yeah, Miss
state.
Mouse, bro.
It's not a good look for the Pikmin franchise at all, and I'm hoping this is fixed immediately along with a graphics update to this game. If you are planning to replay Pikmin Tree on the Switch 2, I'd wait for an update, as right now the game actually performs way better on the Switch 1 and Wii U, where it has no weird glitches and doesn't randomly crash and make you lose progress. I guess after muddling up 1 and 2 slightly and keeping Pikmin Tree mostly intact, they decided to go back and batter Pikmin Tree to keep the playing field equal, even though this is probably 10 times worse than what they did to Pikmin 1 and 2. Be sure to spread word of this, as Nintendo probably will not do anything about this if there is zero fuss about it.
True.
Hashtag fix Pikmin Tree.
True.
Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe
Let
for
Nintendo
high quality
know.
Pikmin videos weekly, or else you won't be performing well on the Switch 2.
What the heck is that? Bro, this is so Kless coded. What kind of creepy ass creature is this? It should look like something Kless would make up. It's a spider? I don't know, man. It's very Kless coded. You said work cool to work out? Yeah, I gotta get back into working out once I fucking feel a little bit better. Cause I wish I could have worked out today, but I'm still feel like tired as hell. He said, why did he hit every beat? What the fuck is this? Hell no, he hitting that. Crazy. He knew every dance. He had the emote wheel on point. I can imagine. That's why Fortnite gets so fun. How I remember Scarlet and Violet, I ain't clicking that shit, bruh. You got a Nimona, whatever the hell she doing on the I ain't clicking that shit, bruh. I ain't clicking that shit. I don't care y'all trying to clickbait me. I ain't clicking that shit.
For sure, as you can see, already going for the overhead, had the empowerment off of that one, but Slave.
I I don't even know what the fuck's happening. Where's the zoom in?
Oh, ref, do something! I'm itchy.
I don't even know what the fuck happened, bro. I don't even know what the fuck happened. Alright, alright, alright.
I am Mighty Keith.
Hey, bro, you hear about the new game coming out? The gameplay looks good. The story.
Zoom in for the love of God. Crusty ass app. Come on, zoom.
It looks good. It's got co-op and crossplay. Good graphics, good customization. It's got an interesting villain and a lot of system mechanics that you can use to show skill expression. Boy, I can't wait for this to come out. What are the jiggle physics like? Hey man, you crazy, dog.
The glasses.
No, I'm not joking.
The glasses.
Well, I wasn't really paying attention to that part, so I'm not sure actually. Is it available for PC?
Why is he so
Can
sweaty?
it be modded? Hey bro, I think you tweaking out. Wait a minute. Dusty ass shoes, stains on his shirt.
No.
Hairline talking back to itself.
Oh.
I know what you are. Hey bro, how many hours do you have in Stellar Blade? I just beat it for the 10th time. Brother,
10?
the game is not that replayable.
10?
I wasn't talking about the game.
Oh, this nigga weird. He's weird.
10.
If it's not a game I can goon to, then it's not a game at all. I love me some yiddies like the next man, but this is too much. Oh, it's not enough, actually. See, I need to goon max at all times.
Goon
And I
max?
hate when they put gaming into my goon sesh. Dog, none of these words are in the Bible.
Max.
You see, men like me, we move differently. I hit the like button on every Instagram cosplayer. All of them? I played the first Ascendant in my dreams, before it was even a concept of a game. Is there a hotline that I can call for this behavior? In Marvel Rivals, I pre-ordered the Sue Storm Malice skin. You can pre-order skins in that game? I didn't even think that was possible. Well, I made it possible. Dog, you need help. Have you ever encased yourself in peanut butter?
Whoa.
While playing Dead or Alive volleyball?
Whoa.
You name it, I've played it. Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Oh.
Stellar Blade.
Oh.
Dead or Alive volleyball. If it can be gooned to, then I've gooned to it. You got the names memorized? Oh, I play The Sims, just to mod in the wicked whims and watch the models have fornication with each other.
What?
Oh my god, am I bad for knowing what that is? You don't want to check my Steam purchase history.
Oh.
There is no God there. How
No
can you
God.
properly press buttons on a controller if you're only using one hand? Buttons? My controller has none. You're a freak monster. Now I will ask you again. How are the jiggle physics? Pretty good, actually. I noticed it. They did a good job. Take my money!
Or that's just crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Jiggle physics crazy, bro. Jiggle physics crazy. Take my money. What? The worst one in this shit, the worst bind be the ones where they're like, they be like, beat the shit with one hand. I hate those, bro. I'm like, what do you mean with one hand? They're like, yup. Face cards disabled, bro, the worst. Or you can't play the same type of hand. So it's like if your whole kit revolves around flushes and straights, it'd be like you play one straight, you cannot play no more straights. You gotta not play a royal flush, or a fucking 2-pair, or a 3-pair, or a single pair. Man, fuck that shit, man. Okay, Yoko Taro says that there are less people. He says, I've been a part of the game industry for 30 years, but I feel like there's less weird people now. I don't know if it's something simply happening in my field of view. The gaming industry ended up like this. Or if the whole world is like that now. I fuck with this guy's whole character concept and the fact that he got that mask on all the time. It's cool as hell.
There's so many fighting games that I've apparently played for hours that I can't tell you a thing about. I have played 20 hours of King of Fighters 15. I cannot even tell you the name of the space opera Attack on Titan guy on the cover. By the nature of being a genre that's pretty hard, knowledge heavy, and extremely unintuitive to me, these games can go right through my skull like the nagging wife to the Brexit geezer. One of those games being BlazBlue. According to Steam, I have a combined total of, and I can hardly believe this, 80 hours across all of the games. I have all the games? Yet, despite that time, nothing. Literally nothing. Okay, not literally nothing. I know Arakune is for degenerates, Kokonoi was broken at one point in time, something something. Body pillows. I also know that people love and hate this game in the same manner as the Guilty Gears that I like, and that people want me to give this game a shot based on my appreciation of movement, weird character designs, and the whole anime shebang, so long as we exclude the anime aesthetic, voice acting, and most of all, the insufferable fandom. But I get it, I was a teenager once, you'll learn to love a cheeky pint when you realize that most of this shit sucks, but not ping pong is so good that I own the manga.
We watching this because y'all sent it to me, bro. Y'all always be sending me shit that y'all know damn well I don't even be doing. Who sent that to me? Sao Lindo Sao! Linda Sao! You know damn well I don't play no damn BlazBlue. I play no BlazBlue. He said, real talk, I lived through enough historical events for one lifetime. Can y'all chill out? True. Ain't no way, bro. Say, yeah, we bombed them. Now the world is saved. Peace is finally here. LMAO. He did, bro. Now we need an anime outro song. Hold up. He said, bro. Donald Trump legit said, yo, we bombed Iran. The world is now safe. You're gonna have all the political figures popping up, bro. You got fucking, I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. You gonna have Hassan popping. Yo, Ethan Klein. I don't know, bro, man. AOC. All these political motherfuckers popping up. Yo. Man. Look at the sauce, bro. Look at the Leorio sauce, man. The kilo of sauce. Gon is just standing there like an NPC. Man. You don't get out of here with that, bro. Bro, we are the world, Donald Trump. What the fuck is this?
Certain call when the world must come together as one.
I didn't have to see that, bro. I was chilling. Oh my god. Every American citizen or military in the region is now a target. Damn. Hey, big bro. Big bro. Christian, you be in bed right now? But I can't go to bed until I beat this stupid boss. And I won't be able to beat it by myself. Player 2 connected. Guess a short break couldn't hurt. This is cool. Sauce. Cool. What? No fucking way, bro. That's a clown. What's happened, right? Yo, Bendy JW, you fucking weirdo. We all, who's we? You're Facts. You genuinely a sick fuck if you want to crack Pomni. He said, I'm not well. I'm so sick. Oh, what? Everybody's sick? Oh, nah. I need me a hospital. Nah. Wow. Markiplier in the hospital? Alright, buddy. What the fuck is this? Look at all this fucker's teeth. Is that Spamton? Hell nah, bruh. Hell nah. You see, like, I could understand if people are saying, yo, I want to fuck a Gardevoir, right? Like, I get it. But then you show me this shit and y'all want to tap that? Alright, buddy. Top 10 mobile games. How long is this video?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Chaotic.
Nice. Alright, 9 minutes. Top 10 mobile games. Let's see.
And
let's jump into another freaking gotcha game, chat. Fuck it, man. Let's just increase our backlog and empty our pockets. The world's ending anyway. Let's go.
there are a lot of new mobile games coming that have been in development for quite some time. And in this video, I want to share the games that I feel are going to be fun games for people to experience. This list will consist of games that I'm personally looking forward to trying in the future, but with you all in mind. What I look for in mobile games is a bit different these days. There has to be a level of quality that is a step higher than what I've previously played on this channel. So, without wasting any more time, let's dive into what we can expect over the next year.
Get that shit on my face.
Stellasaur is a top-down action-adventure game that utilizes roguelike mechanics to help you progress. The game is developed by Yostar, which I believe is...
Next! Genshin clone, next!
Besides its roguelike style and the gameplay shown in CN tests, but I'll keep you up to date when we learn more. You can actually sign up for the upcoming beta test right now.
Genshin Slop, next! Genshin Slop, next!
The thing about this game is that it appears to be more of a monster tamer
Honkai! That's already strike one. What's next?
A game like the old school Pokemon games. Given the level of quality Zenless Zone Zero has, I'm quite confident that this game will be something special.
He says ZZZ, that's strike two.
When an official trailer releases, I'll be sure to share the news with all of you here on this channel.
No gameplay? That's strike three. I'm not interested.
The Hidden Ones is an action-packed 3D fighting game set in the world of Hitori no Shita, the Outcast. The game will feature a full story that you can experience on your own with various PvP game modes for you to show your skills online against friends or random players.
Wasn't this the game that we saw one time where like they were fighting on the rooftop? Remember some shit where it was like they were fighting on the rooftop or some shit?
For what I've experienced so far, this game is fantastic with a lot of beautiful characters, each containing their own unique abilities. I'm sure a lot of you who are looking for a sick PvP experience will realize that this is the game you've been looking for.
Take that! Cloud Weaver! Take this!
You said this game got PvP? This look alright, bruh. You said, yeah, look. If a game even remotely looks like Genshin, I'm not even gonna bother, bro, because I'm tired of those styles of games, bro. Oh, this was the Spider-Man looking game.
open world RPG that appears to be creating a world with many interactive mini games that can be experienced with friends on top of a fun combat system and narrative. We haven't seen much gameplay for Ananta.
It looks like Genshin and ZZZ Strike 1!
But the idea so far looks to be one that can compare to that of Grand Theft Auto if it was made with an anime aesthetic in mind. I'm hoping Ananta is everything it appears to be because it looks like something we can enjoy as a community. Guess we'll have to wait and see, right? Star Resonance is an anime-stylized MMORPG living off of the remains of Blue Protocol. However, this game is a bit special because it was originally supposed to be nothing more than a mobile-exclusive version of Blue Protocol and was in development shortly after the game came back from its long silence before ultimately being decided to end service before even leaving Japan. With all that information, Tencent subsidiary Bakura changed the game entirely into its own game. Star Resonance is much more than the Blue Protocol mobile game that it was originally intended to be, and it's apparent in the quality and changes made to the game. Once we hear more about the game's release and hopefully a global version, I'll be sure to let you all know here. Of Honor of Kings. Recently, the game has been appearing in the public a lot more than in past years, and along with that extra publicity came information about real, explorable dungeons with a multiplayer focus. Some of this was shown off in trailers and in interviews, which has sparked excitement for the title as it does plan to release globally as well as in China. I'm looking forward to experiencing this game with friends, and I hope you are too.
I'm coming now. Hang in there.
源流之子的初始能力可以幻化出轮、枪、锤、剑4种招式，在释放特定的连招。
Get this shit out of here, bro. Come forth, Ifrit!
An RPG with a lot of character build, customization, and unique gameplay for a gacha game. A lot of weapons and cosmetics are craftable while also requiring you to wait real-world time to obtain them. The dual character narrative focus is a unique approach to storytelling within these style of games.
Bro, Genshin slop. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, come on. Oh my god, bro. It's like another Genshin game.
Fate Trigger is an anime-style battle royale game that'll be releasing on PC, console, and mobile devices. The game takes a beautiful anime aesthetic and places you in its large open map to take out enemies in.
Oh shit, is this like anime Fortnite? What the fuck? Anime Fortnite battle royale with zones and shit.
Your lobby. The game will feature.
Oh! Nah, bro. You're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me.
Beautiful skins for each of the earnable characters and lootable weapons found within this world. I'm highly anticipating Fate Trigger, so expect to hear more information as it becomes available.
Yeah, they got some crazy stuff.
Bro, that storm killed me in 2 seconds.
Yeah, and you're fighting the last team.
Catch me if you can.
So if you kill the last one,
Grenade in.
Do you have your ult?
Beam initialized.
You got
Yeah,
beams?
just start
Catch me if you can.
No, we won.
All too.
Let's fucking go.
Nah, but there's gonna be a huge pay-to-win aspect on this shit, I feel like. Because imagine if they're like, yo, if you get this one character, it got a special that got an AoE bomb that could blow up the map type shit. And then everybody's spending money to try to get that one character that could blow up the map.
Super Milia is a Power World styled open world action RPG with not only monster taming, but also a Harvest Moon like farming system.
Pause. Farming simulator? Say fishing and then you gonna get me like this. Say fishing. Let me fish. Let me fish.
As well. Manju has only released one trailer, but it shows so much gameplay, such as combat, farming, flying with mounts, and so much more. It's been a long wait since the announcement of this game, but now we're waiting for updates on the game in hopes of a 2025 release or a beta at the very least. At this time, we're waiting for more information, but I'll keep you tapped in on this channel. And last but not least, Arknights Infield is a 3D strategy RPG set in the universe that has already been developing within the original Arknights title. Griftline has been setting up both games to have their own individual narratives while sharing the same universe, which—
Oh, I forgot about this game, bruh. This game is something about the way it looks. It got like a darker grittiness to it, but I haven't seen anything else about it. But it does like closely resemble Genshin a little bit. But then I remember there was like some type of other aspect that they had to it. Let me see.
Which leaves a lot more possibilities for story connections beyond the connections already made obvious
The
through the
characters
game's
look
narrative.
like
No
like
release date has been
the
announced,
colors look
but
different in
we are
this game.
expecting the game to be released sometime between late 2025 and early 2026. The wait is the hardest part.
I don't know what that monster is.
And that's it for this video. Let me know which game you're excited.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He showed us like 8 games that look the exact same. Oh my god. Oh. Oh man. It's not too bad, but EA hurt itself in its confusion.
Let me know if you find this statement shocking. Electronic Arts did not think that a single-player narrative game from veteran developers based on a huge media franchise was worth making, so they decided to cancel it, and then they decided to close the studio. So yes, today we're going to be talking about AAA shenanigans.
I don't even want to see that shit. You know why? Because we knew damn well that game was going to flop regardless. I don't know why people are still mad that that Black Panther game wasn't made. It was going to flop. It was going to flop, bro. It had EA stamp on it. You know that shit was gonna suck, bro. You know that shit was gonna suck.
So the Nintendo Switch 2 has been out for
Get the fuck on my face, young, yeah. Go play your Nintendo Switch 2, bro.
The bookstore is not open. I'm a bad book.
Whoa.
The bookstore is not open. I'm a bad bookworm. I just want to read.
The whole city's on fire.
Man. Whoa. Why you do that to Snorlax? This seems like a safety hazard. Why would you have that? Yeah, look at how far back he's like this. Nah, that's a safety hazard. I wouldn't even use that.
Знаете что? Я нахуй в руках ее держать не собираюсь. Пизду. Это слишком опасная хуйня, которую мы сделали. Это самая опасная хуйня, которая вообще была создана человеком. Видите? А мне не... Ты ее нажимаешь, она еще... А тяжелая, пиздец.
Yeah, that's too dangerous. You accidentally put that shit down and you slicing your whole leg off.
What a chill day. I am chilling. Oh, is that me? Is that a little me? A small version of me?
That's Cow.
What am I wearing?
That's Cow.
It's a little me, a small version of me. Thank you. What a chill
All right,
day.
Cow.
I am chilling. Oh,
Platinum acquired. You got it, Fabrinsky. God damn. For Brisky, how much time you got, bruh? 174 hours. It's not that long. What do you mean? 174 hours? I just took too long grinding stuff for my character. I had a new game plus because I screwed up a quest. 9.5 out of 10. You know what I heard also in this game? I had a friend that was telling me that you know those luminous points? They said, he was like, yo, each of his character has so much luminous points that like in late game you can end up doing so much damage like to enemies. Like you could have a bunch of broken shit where you could attack like 3 times in a row, all types of stupid crazy shit. You said exactly that? Yeah. He was telling me like end game is insane. So YouTube have community tab now? YouTube been had a community tab. Been. Is that Exodia?
If I made a plushie of myself, would you buy it? Aggressively strangle it, throw it at the wall or blow someone up with it. On Minecraft, of course. Fridge.
If it looked like that cat, yeah. It looked cute. If it looked like the cat. Been playing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered in my free time. Thank you, Cal. Still trying to get my shot back. What you trying to quick scope? What is that, the UMP? Damn! Up 45? I haven't seen that weapon in years. Predator missile. Triple. Quadruple. Nice, bro. Nice quadruple. WWE is working on a new logo featuring a wrestler silhouette over a red and blue background. Triple H is reportedly heavily involved. Yo, everything in WWE is just a promo. Even the damn tables they pull under the shit got promo shit on it. Bro, like that whole segment with John Cena versus R-Truth and then CM Punk came out. When they pulled out the table and I saw the Slim Jim logo on it, I was like, come on, bro. I was like, oh my gosh. Slim Jim. This fake news account, Retro? Okay, forget about this, but I'm actually talking about something. There was a Slim Jim on the table, bro. They went from planting trees to destroying them in one thumbnail. I don't see it. Can anyone tell me if there's some kind of biological or evolutionary reasons that causes snakes to fuck with wind instruments? Who knows, bro? It could be the heat coming out of him blowing the air out. It could be the vibrations of the music. It could be the swaying of the flute. I don't know, bro. It could be any one of those things. Yeah, the vibrations. That's what I'm thinking of because... Yeah, that's dangerous though. That's a fucking cobra. Cool. Stop answering. I already got a response. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna lie. When you're drinking alcohol out of a bottle and that shit happens to you, that's one of the worst feelings ever. Because it goes into your nose. That happened to me, I think, like that one time I was getting real tipsy on stream. Bro, when the alcohol hits your nose, you're like your nostrils, bro, that shit feels like you're dying.
Hi, Animal Whisperer here. It's a defensive measure the snake is taking. The snake sees both the guy and the pungy instrument as a threat. So it stands top waiting to strike.
Exactly. So does the music really do anything, or is it just like staying in that position? Just as a, like you said, so it's just a defensive thing. This is what they do to you if you enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 was okay, but I ain't gonna say it was better than 2. That's all I'm gonna say. Kingdom Hearts 3 was cool, but it ain't better than 2. It ain't better than 2. 2 was a different breed.
Okay.
Pog face.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was going to the cloud.
You know how many pogs is there happening right there, chat? This is a legendary shit. Look at this. Look at this. Pog you. Pogo. Pog. Poggers. Bro.
No, we're good. We're good. Don't worry.
All right. Legendary. You said too bad he got canceled. I don't care, bro. I ain't digging that deep. I'm just talking about the Pog U's. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Goated. Square Enix sale on Steam. Man, fuck Square Enix. Because they got that stupid ass launcher on all their games. Why can't they just have a game on Steam where when I click the game starts? No, all their games is like, oh, here's a user interface. You gotta log into SquareEnix.com and make an account. Oh, now you gotta press start game. Oh, it doesn't work with a controller attached to it. You have to have the controller like in the other shits. Fuck, I hate that shit, bro. I hate it. I hate it. You say that's Epic Games too? Oh! What did you say, CT? Black Ops 2 is now Modern Warfare. How? You said Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is now officially set in the past and is no longer a futuristic FPS game. So it's Modern Warfare. Ah, thank you for the blessings. Sega announced Metaphor Refound Zio has sold 2 million. Nice. Yup, and I have yet to beat it. Yup, and I put like 40 hours into the game. I don't even know how. Still wild, imagine getting jumped by 20 plus of generational magic girls. Hey, bruh. I'd be like, it's so pretty. Look at all the colors. Is this one bitch trying to fight all of these girls?
君たちを倒して僕はプリキュアになる。少し理解できたよ。仲間が多ければ強いんだろう。そういうことじゃないよ。
This is 6 minutes. I'm gonna get DMCA'd or something. I'm gonna get DMCA'd. That's a 6-minute battle. That's terrible. That's terrible. Finally finished Expedition 33. There is no beating this game this year. Happy 5th anniversary to The Last of Us 2. I can't believe it's been 5 years. I think I've seen this video. This video got a lot of controversy this week. This guy.
Gaming nowadays sucks, and there's no more good games to play. Saying that is probably the easiest way to trigger most modern gamers. However, if y'all actually took the time to listen to them people who say that, I promise you realize that they kind of have a point. Because see, most people who say that come from an era where you didn't have to, quote, expand your horizons to find a good game. Because back in the day, if you wanted to find a good game, it was easy. Here you go. Here you go. No sports? That's fine. Here you go. Want a good detective noir story? There you go. Want a shooting game with some over-the-top gunfights? Here you go. Want GTA but not GTA? Here you go. Need a racing game? Here you go. No microtransactions, by the way. This. Even this. I mean, goddamn, bro, I can keep going.
Then y'all say the only people who say that are people who only play 2K and Madden.
Do realize that those same people are the people who had more than 2K and Madden back in the day. Let me walk you through it real quick. See, back then, we didn't need to just rely on Madden for our football fix. We could go NFL Street. We could go ESPN 2K5. We could go NFL Blitz. We could go NFL Game Day. Hell, fuck it. Let's do it. NFL Quarterback Club. Bro, we didn't need just 2K. We had NBA Street. We had NBA Jam. Man, I bet half of y'all ain't even heard of NBA Shootout. ESPN Basketball. NBA Inside Drive. The GOAT of them all, NBA Live. We had variety back then. We had options, and those games came complete. They didn't come with no microtransactions. Y'all remember when this dropped? Yeah, this shit wouldn't have happened back then. Stop getting upset with people when they say that there ain't no more good games left when you got games like this that come out and it take them 2 fucking years to fix the shit. Because when this dropped, it was finished. It was complete. Wasn't no goddamn patch. Oh yeah, y'all remember this? Midnight releases?
No, so what's his argument? His argument is that there's no good games out right now, which is a crazy argument to say, bruh. Like, you know how much games, there's a lot of good games out. You said also hella broken games used to come out. That's true. They're like, even though like I agree with him to some sentiment where he says like some of the old games that came out were complete, but then there were some games that came out in the past that were very not broken, but they did have like their glitches and shit that had to get fixed. But I feel like there's a lot of good games coming out now too.
Ain't no more of that shit. This was a vital part of gaming culture when there was games that was worth standing outside all goddamn night for. Oh yeah, y'all remember this? Probably not. Couch co-op. The fuck happened here? Another very vital part of gaming culture that was swiped away from us because of corporate greed. Oh no, we don't want 4 of y'all sharing one console. We want all 4 of y'all to buy your own console and just play online like a bunch of fucking dweebs. Like, damn, bro, whatever happened?
I could somewhat agree with that, because couch co-op did hit different compared to online co-op. But I ain't gonna lie, like, online co-op is a bit more convenient, because it's like, instead of having your friends come to your house, you could just hop online and just get on the comms. Be like, hey, bro, you on? Let's play. But couch co-op does hit different. But I feel like, man, that age and generation is kind of done, though. It sucks, though. I mean, like, if you were there and you got to enjoy it, you know you had good memories at that time. But couch co-op now is very rare for it to happen. But couch co-op is better in my opinion, because you get to actually shit talk your friends in person. Because like your friend, if you're in the comm, you'd be like, you bitch. No, but if you're playing couch co-op Mario Kart all together, and y'all screen watching each other's fucking perspective, and then you're like, bitch, like I see you looking at my screen, or you're looking at my cube. Man, there's a lot of fights that used to happen.
In the family fun games like Guitar Hero and the Rock Band.
I miss that though. I agree with him with that shit. Rock Band, Guitar Hero, I used to miss those. Like, and I miss like when they used to come out with the sets where they're like, you could buy the whole Guitar Hero set. It comes with a guitar, it comes with the drum set, it comes with the microphone. Bro, I used to love doing that shit, bro. That shit was fun. Guitar Hero and Rock Band died, bro.
And series. Everybody in the living room stressed out, mashing the buttons on this motherfucker trying to beat that one song. I don't think y'all realize that when y'all tell people that they have to expand their horizons to find good games, that you're literally proving their point. Because if gaming was currently as good as it always has been, according to y'all, wouldn't nobody have to dig for shit. It would just be readily available in their face. Oh yeah, one last thing. When people say there ain't no more good games left, please stop suggesting these super niche ass games that only appeal to one type of person. You know damn well everybody ain't into turn-based RPGs. Cut the shit. So do I think gaming is dead? No. But is it as good as it used to be? Fuck no.
Ooh. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't play Baldur's Gate either. Cause I ain't got time, cause I know Baldur's Gate seems like a long game. To a certain extent. I can't lie though. Okay, look, that part where he says you gotta dig for shit though, it's true. You do gotta dig for shit, because there's way more games coming out now compared to the past. Back in the day, it was like a new game was coming out, like a few games was coming out every month. Now it's like hundreds of games is coming out every month. But that's why there's reviewers out there. And then we got to see the reviewer scores, and we got to see if the game is good, if the game is not good, if it's worth purchasing. And then, yeah, you just got to do research. You got to do more research now. You said it depends how you play Baldur's Gate 3.
It's funny how guns and ball niggers think every time people say expand your horizons they think that they are saying play RPG as if it's the only other genre besides shooters and sports games.
Damn. It's true. Sometimes people think that. It's like me, I don't know, bro. I like fishing. That's why I was fucking playing Stellar Blade for like almost 6 hours of fishing or some stupid shit. I like fishing. That's why I'm playing Dredge. But yeah, when people hear expand your horizons, I don't know why they sometimes like go straight to thinking of just RPGs. But I got too much RPGs on my plate. Me, sometimes I'm like, you just gotta play other shit. Play different sport games instead of basketball and like Call of Duty. Play golf game. Play a farming sim. Play a platformer. Platformers are fun. Rhythm games are fun too, yeah. Pick up a visual novel? Hell nah. Hell nah, man. Hell nah. Visual novels is very niche. Play a porn game? Alright, man. I don't want to play a game and get a boner. That's what I say, but I'm playing Stellar Blade. And I can't lie, them outfits be going crazy, bruh. Baldi's basics, oh my god. So, I don't know what the fuck this video was about, but I'm assuming this video is about how broken this guy is and how stupid his frame data is. Because it kept showing him hitting other people, I guess in scenarios where he wasn't supposed to hit them. Is that what this video is about? Or is this video just about him being a funny guy? Oh. My friend just sent this to me and my power shut off. Nah, Uncanny Valley.
Jak z jakimś dachem odchodzisz w dal. Popatrz mi w oczy. Living my life in the fast lane.
psychic told me she have an ass like
Said Mac DeMarco, bro. I love Mac DeMarco. Like, I found out about him. I'm late to Mac DeMarco, but I remember one day I was on the train just listening to him on Spotify, bro. His music sends me into like a different place, bro. Like, I could close my eyes and just listen to his album and forget it, bro. I just go somewhere else.
Trina, Gina for Lopez.
Me when you say you'll find another date, and memories of me will fade away. I'm so caught with you, little girl, that I never disrespect.
Yeah. Bro, where's this guy in the back rooms? He looked like he's in that one Slenderman bathroom where like Slenderman was in there when you were trying to find one of the notes.
You fat pieces of turd! Look, I'm here today to tell everybody about my wicked new game, okay? Yakuza Kiwami 2! My favorite character, is Majima, because he's crazy like me. We're hard at work making Fortnite Save the World 3. That's right, okay? We're skipping the second one.
Okay.
Hee-haw! We're removing mission alerts and free V-Bucks. If you bought Founders, you will need to buy it again, pansy.
Bro, nah, I don't like it when he stares at me like that, bro. Alright.
Persona 4 Revival.
Shut your ass up, bro. If I'll choose the first person or third person for Resident Evil, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm more of a third person kind of player in Resident Evil, but who knows? What's the best experience? Make it third? I don't know. Megacritic. Hey! Hey! Desperation, what the fuck, bro? Why you sending me shawties when she's dressed up as Noir? God damn. Bro, if I had a shawty and she dressed up like this and she walks out of the room, I'm doing the Mr. Libido dance on my mama. I'm gonna hit the fucking, and I'm gonna hit the fucking, the Mr. Libido dance. Like, I'm gonna hit the dance, bro.
Hi, how are you?
What's the meaning of...
Hi, how are you? I'm normal.
Yes.
I took your advice. From now on, I'm normal.
Normal, huh?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Whatever. I know you're just waiting to say something stupid.
Wonderful weather we're having.
I'm normal.
Yes, it is.
Okay, see you around. Hi, how are you?
He's British. Damn. Damn. Damn.
I used to have hoop dreams until I found out there were other ways to score. If you're gonna be my bitch, you have to be obedient. You cannot be a whore. You cannot.
I'm so 3500 when I count on my fingers, I skip the number 4.
I am inside BG Studios. If you need to get served, come to the back door. If you ever see me scrolling on your FYP, just know I am speaking from the core. I used to have...
What? Nah, she a bug. She a bug. How is she moving like that? This gotta be AI. Nah, it's gotta be AI, bro. I don't trust it. It's too fluid. A 22-year-old man illegally posted as a dentist using online tutorials to learn how to do surgery. He made $185,000 before getting caught conducting multiple root canals with no real training. Hot take, I think YouTube should demonetize all videos that are AI generated. True. I feel that. Yeah, when my wife hands me the divorce papers, so I genuinely start beating the fuck out of her. What? The baby monkey.
Video game boss traumatized you, and what was the voice line that you had?
Bro, it was that bitch, bro. Tiamat, bruh. Tiamat bitch ass, bruh.
To hear 10,000 times because you kept dying.
See, here's the thing, man. I was traumatized, but he didn't speak. Allow me to introduce you to Lingering Will.
Oh. I remember, look, Lingering Will didn't give me no PTSD because I stopped. Like, after the 6th death, once I saw him pull the big cannon out in my face and I saw a big ball and I saw Sora go, ah! After that big ball, I closed the game out. I said, I'm good, bro. I said, I'm good. I already beat Xemnas. I don't gotta do all this extra shit. This is just that optional content. I closed the game out.
Let me give you some context. This is Terra, a Keyblade master who was active back when Riku and Sora were still toddlers. See, Terra here was a gifted swordsman, but he had a problem controlling the darkness inside of him. And you see, evil Tony Baker himself, Xehanort, took notice of this. Because Xehanort has a lot of power, but his old body is holding him back. So he decides to play mind games with him until he finally has the chance to steal his body. And to make a long story short, he got it. And all that was left was Terra's spirit trapped inside his armor, hoping he gets to get back one day. Hence the name, Lingering Will. Bro, I thought I was ready. Bro, I beat Sephiroth. It was on easy, not the help of a lot of potions, but I beat him. So I'm thinking, Terra, light work. I really should have known better. Imagine walking God knows where and you just see some guy on his knees with his weapon, chilling. Why would you approach? When we walk up to him, Terra doesn't see Sora. He just knows somebody is there. While there's no voice, there's subtitles conveying his thoughts. Xehanort, it's you, isn't it? He stands up and I shit you not, I blinked and I died. I turned off the PS2 and called it a day.
That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I did too. After like my 5th, 6th attempt, I said, yo, I'm good off this, bro. Especially because I agree with him. I also beat Sephiroth. And I remember the pain that Sephiroth put me through, bro. I remember the pain. I think if I remember correctly, it took me about, it took me a long time, but I beat him. And then after I remember the pain that Sephiroth put me through, and then now this motherfucker put me through that, I said, I'm good, bro.
At least let you take a breath between hits. I was perplexed. After seeing the entire boss fight on YouTube, I can firmly say this isn't a boss fight. This is you overcoming a force of nature. When you beat him, he just stares at you for a second. He's like, you ain't him. And goes right back on his knees, waiting. It's been a lot of time since then, and I'm a more experienced gamer now. I'm still not fighting.
Yes!
Hey, that's just me. Keep it going, guys. We're boss fight
Facts!
traumatized.
That's me! That's me! That's me. He did the same shit I did. I saw a YouTube video. I was like, damn. I'm still not gonna fight him.
But when I was a kid, a game I played had these alien grasshopper enemies. Except the game engine that they used made them look like fleshy, veiny gorilla-sized cockroaches. I still refuse to play the game to this day because it makes my skin crawl.
Oh shit. Damn. I'm sorry that happened to you, Owl. I remember there was a game called Star Fox Adventures, and there was a character that had a creepy ass laugh. I forget. If you know what that character is, it's this character that like flies and does this weird ass laugh in Star Fox Adventures. If you know, you know. My cousin used to be scared shitless of that creature. Not Andross. It's Starbox Adventures. I forgot what that enemy is called, bro. You said fuck him. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's this character that laughs, and it has a scary laugh. And every time my cousin saw that shit, he was like, I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm like, bro, just kill it. I'm like, just lock onto him when he flies low and hit him. And he said, nah, bro, I'm done. I'm not playing this shit. And he just did not want to play that game every time that enemy came up. So I had to help him beat that enemy. And then I saw Crystal for the first time. And I got bricked up. Oh, hell nah, bro.
There are people with a wide variety of tastes. In
Oh, they got English sub voicing?
It is an artist's role to fulfill people's requests.
Oh, there's no way.
I thought so. I was arrogant. They categorize their weird desires by risk level. The level G is standard.
Damn.
Draw a pretty girl. There is no problem at all in fulfilling their request.
Hey.
The Pokemon world is filled with fascinating characters.
Hey.
Next level F, Gardevoir.
Hey.
Draw a Gardevoir.
Hey.
This is the first step to becoming a
Hey,
hero.
I already
They like
said what
Pokemon
I
more than
said.
Human girl.
The Gardevoir gon'
They
get
always
it.
say,
The Gardevoir gon' get it. That's
Perfectly
all I
normal
said.
to love
The
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir gon' get it.
next level E, Furry.
The Lopunny
boy
gon' get it
once
too.
purely into
Oh, my
Pokemon
mama,
has
the
become
Lopunny
weird
gon'
with
get it
them.
too.
Lopunny,
I don't give a fuck.
Lucario, Zoroark, Braixen,
There's no rules against the Pokemon, Batman.
Next level D. They make a more detailed and specific request.
That's the bitch that guy was talking about. That one fucking clown looking bitch. The one the clown bitch. The guys that say he was gonna fuck that clown. The clown didn't look like that. Now if the clown looking like that, hold up. Now we have a whole different story, bro. I'm about to hit that. Oh, there's a cat too. I need the cat too.
Quest. Concept, posing, costume, expression, character, looking. Their Pokemon are already lying in their beds.
Crazy.
Hey, congrats on becoming a champion. Which Pokemon are you planning to catch with your Master Ball?
I don't even
Girlfriend.
know. Give me the Lopunny. Give me the Lopunny.
Next level C.
Give me the Lopunny.
They're really into evolution. They like Pokemons that stay true
Give me
to
the
the original.
Glaceon. Give me the Glaceon.
If that Pokemon were bipedal, their faces would be full of disgust.
Give me the
And they
Glaceon.
would lose interest.
Give me the Glaceon.
Level B is a bit risky. They are already married to a Pokemon. Planning to have kids.
Give me that
If you
shit.
have a
Call
friend
me
like that,
N.
Use the repel.
Call me
And
N.
Level A is a pretty dangerous. There was a man who consistently wanted a female.
I'll risk it for the biscuit. You think I'm
Was he a
scared?
human? He wants to be dominated by a.
You think I'm scared? Man, give me them hands.
This is confidential. Level S has been unveiled recently. If you ever find a Typhlosion with a lot of berries, run away immediately.
Typhlosion, all right, man. All right, I'll stay away. 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 I saw the Typhlosion. I'll stay away, bro. I'll stay away. I'll stay away. I saw the Typhlosion's face, bro. I'll stay away. Let me stay away. All right. No secret outro. Thank you. Cut it out, bro. You think the Machamp, just because she got 4 arms, I'm gonna be scared? Yo, they took away his dick. Nah. Where's his dick, bro? They took away his schlong? They're cowards. Put his dick back. He said, what happened? Nah, bro. I've been playing multiple games with Predator, and somehow I always thought that was like a hanging cloth, and it's just, nah, bro, you're out of pee-pee. Nah, where's his dick? Look how they massacred my boy, bro. Where's his dick?
How you gonna disrespect your
45 minutes, bro. You sent me an episode of Breaking Bad. You bugging. Did anyone Persona 5 orgy? What the fuck? What? bullshit. This is cap. Cap. I swear to you, bro. If I see this motherfucker doing that dance one more time. Oh, we back. What the fuck? That jump scared me. Bro, that scared me too. Alright. Oh, we back. I'm still taking. Fuck it, bro. Fuck the Goku shit. I ain't robbing no bank. The government gonna be after me. I'm fucking this shit out of Nami and Robin, and I'm eating the Pow Pow fruit. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Give me the damn Pow Pow fruit. Nope. Give me the damn Pow Pow fruit. I'm getting coochie and the Pow Pow fruit. And the blues permanent. Hell yeah. No one wants to sit down with her because she says that Pokemon Heart Gold version is better than Black 2. Damn. Who's this, Afro? What was that, buddy? What was that? Hey, bro, I give you props for even fighting Lingering Will, because I ain't gonna do that shit. I'm not putting myself through that trial and tribulation. 38 seconds ago, Tsundere Fudge Boy, who the fuck? What the fuck is this? Yu-Gi-Oh what? Yu-Gi-Oh Card Game Chronicles? What am I even watching? 6 minutes of what? What am I seeing? Is this an anime? I don't know what the fuck this is. Alright, chat. It's 11:18. I'm about to go to bed, bro. I'm tired. We've been streaming for fucking 11 hours and 35 minutes. Have a good time, chat. I will go to sleep. Alright? Have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys next stream.
Battle, then I'll take it to the street where there's no rules. Take off the gloves, rip twist to down. Gotta prove my skills, so get down. My lyrical depths are room.
Hell yeah, I'm tired.
Gotta shoot to kill, I shoot to skill.
Alright, chat. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for everybody who came through, alright? Y'all are amazing. Alright, chat. Have a good night. Fuck Ryoji. We don't fuck with Ryoji. Alright, I'm going to sleep. I'm tired.